wish for Micah, what would it be?
Well, whenever we ask her that, it's always to cure diabetes, so probably have to be that.
Tennis has been a love of our family for years. My mom was a great athlete, and she had a group of women that she played tennis with for years and years. And so when she passed away suddenly, they were all very surprised, and they wanted to do something for her and in her honor.
I think when somebody dies, you're always worried, how are we going to keep her memory alive? And her tennis friends came to us and they just said, hey, can we do a little memorial tournament? And for her family, that meant so much to us.
And so her friends decided to put a tournament together for her. They were just going to have a women's tournament, just a little tournament. So we got to choose where the proceeds went to. I was one of the first grandkids. I had type 1 diabetes at this point, so we decided to give it to an organization that would help find a cure.
Every year we've donated the proceeds from the tournament to Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. My mom, right before she passed away, she had started to get involved with JDRF.
I think she'd be really happy that we're helping to find a cure with this because she was really involved when I was little.
She would love the fact that her family is getting together to do something that they are passionate about.
Watching Micah and her family deal with diabetes firsthand, I think it's really opened up our family's eyes to the hardships that type 1 diabetes brings into not only the individual's lives, but into their family's lives.
When I was 2 years old, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
I was usually really thirsty. I had to go to the bathroom a lot. Felt really sick, tired.
I was 6, almost turning 7 when I got it.
We spent 5 days in the hospital. They teach you how to pull a needle. I had to learn how to count carbs. I had to learn how to do all of it in 5 days, and then they send you home. So it's like going home with a newborn baby, but a little bit scarier.
How am I gonna not kill my kid? You know, that was kind of the feeling I had, like, how am I gonna keep this little boy alive?
Definitely was the hardest time in our family's life when Micah was diagnosed when she was little. He thought when he got out of the hospital that the shots would stop. And so when I gave him his first shot, he said, Mom, why do we have to keep doing this? And I didn't have the heart right then to just tell him, we'll always have to do this.
Diabetes, there's never a break. It is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week job.
It takes away the freedom that you have to be spontaneous or to go out with friends or cousins or neighbors' houses.
My mom does math when I want to eat something. She usually calculates carbs in her mind. She mostly knows everything. She's the best mom. Love her so much.
Well, my mom sometimes comes during the nighttime and checks me in case I'm going too low or too high.
I always say it's the first thing that I think about when I wake up and the last thing I think about when I go to bed.
Being involved in Love gives me a lot of hope that there's going to be a cure someday or that there'll be an easier way to do things.
What I connect to the most with Of Love and with JDRF is just that for parents and kids that actually have this, we feel like we have a family.
It's creating this support network. I'm meeting all these other type 1 moms.
Diabetes can be very isolating for parents and for kids, and so when we get together and we do the Of Love tournament, there's a lot of tears and there's a lot of hugging. I love that when they're at the tournament, they feel like they have 700 people backing them up, feeling like they have this huge group that supports them.
You can come to Of Love and feel the support of everybody around who is cheering these kids on.
Year after year, this thing has gotten bigger and better, and we've just been so fortunate to get so many people involved.
We've tried to make this event fun and something that people want to be a part of, and we've been really grateful and really lucky to have some key partners in the community.
And we just hope that our little tournament will help bring new things, and eventually the hope is a cure.
I believe that in her lifetime, Micah could very possibly see a cure for type 1 diabetes, and I'm so glad that we get to be a part of that.